Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. From the famed piranhas of South America to Hollywood's go-to killers, sharks, the globe is filled of terrifying fish. There's something about being in water that makes folks nervous. We're not shocked, given some of the creatures that inhabit it. These eerie species take the stakes to terrifying new heights. Some are vicious predators who eat everything in their way. Others are so bizarre that they were born to fill your dreams. Each fish has a distinct personality that distinguishes it as one of the most terrifying aquatic creatures on the planet. Here are some scary fish to haunt your dreams. Number 11. The Gulper eel. The Gulper eel is found in tropical and temperate locations and is distinguished by its loosely open mouth. The Gulper eel can grow to be 3 to 6 feet long. Its coloring is usually black or dark green, with a white line or groove on either side of the dorsal fin. Despite its enormous mouth, the Gulper eel's diet is said to consist primarily of tiny crustaceans. Because its mouth is 1/4 the size of its body, this deep-sea species, as said in the introduction, can swallow prey 10 times its size. When it comes to prey, the tip of its tail has a light-producing organ called a photophore. As far as we know, this organ has numerous tentacles that glow pink due to bioluminescence and aid the gulper in attracting prey. The same bioluminescence is also employed. According to some studies, gulper eels are supposed to die after breeding in order to attract mates. And you thought humans had it bad, didn't you? Number 10. Tigerfish. Tigerfish can refer to a variety of fish families and is based on official and common links with the tiger. However, the principal species known as tigerfish are African and belong to the Elestidae family. The tigerfish is recognized by its 32 dagger-like teeth. On top of these qualities, it's now renowned locally for its powerful body, which allows it to prey on smaller crocodiles as unreal as it sounds. Crocodiles, big or small, aren't a huge concern when it comes to cannibalizing their own kind when food is limited. Speaking of crocs, according to Jeremy Wade, an extreme British angler, the tigerfish's teeth are not just sharp but also the same length as a great white shark. That is around 6.6 inches. Tigerfish, like sharks, replace their teeth and have been known to bite humans. On account of all of these qualities and more, people have given it the nickname, Umbunga, meaning evil spirit. Not just any nasty spirit, mind you, but one supposed to bring terrible luck, especially when invoked on or before travel. Number 9. The Frilled Shark. The frilled shark, as the tigerfish mentioned earlier, has 300 teeth, just like the great white shark. These 25 rows of backward-facing trident-shaped teeth make it extremely difficult for its food to escape, and the 3-pronged fangs have also caused problems for experts examining the species, even in dead specimens. Before you think this is the only strange thing about this deep-sea fish, consider that it has the longest gestation time of any animal. At nearly 42 months, it outlives even the African elephant. While there is no convincing evidence, scientists believe the creature's frigid deep-sea environment is to blame. Number 8. Vampire fish. The payura is a species of dogtooth tetra. This predatory fish is found in the Amazon basin in tropical South America. It was the first of 4 species to be described in the genus Hydrolochus. In the Amazon, there is a plentiful game fish known as the vampire fish, which has 6-inch fangs. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the payura, whose fangs are so huge that it is born with holes in its upper jaw only to store them. Another difficult aspect to accept about these river monsters is that they hunt on piranhas. Yep, you correctly interpreted that. They have the ability to cause entire schools to evacuate. In case you were worried, there have been no reported incidences of them attacking humans, but let's not take this as a sign to meddle with them. Number 7. Blobfish. Off the coasts of mainland Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania, at depths of 2,000 to 4,000 feet, resides what some call the world's ugliest fish. I'm referring to the infamous blobfish. These species are known to decompress when removed from their high-pressure environment. Nevertheless, the viral photographs you've seen on the internet don't accurately depict what a blobfish looks like. Their gelatinous bodies appear entirely normal at 2,000 meters, where they are subjected to 200 times the pressure that we are. As you can see, it's not too horrible to look at. If you're wondering how they manage to thrive under such duress, they have fluid bodies with incredibly fine and soft bones, as previously stated. Another thing to keep in mind is that, unlike most fish, they lack air-filled chambers that provide the buoyancy essential for locomotion. Yet, because these fish do not aggressively hunt, they do not require much movement, which is also why they lack teeth. Yet, because they primarily subsist on minuscule bacteria, they are useless to them. Number 6. Candiru. When it comes to the parasitic fish creepiness, the small Candiru ranks near the top. This Amazonian fish operates in a straightforward but ruthless manner. Using a water stream from a fish's gill, it traces its way to its victim just to implant itself in its gill flap, and, like most parasitic animals, it pierces the fish's scales to slurp on its blood. This is one of the reasons this fish is also known as vampire fish. Therefore, for a long time, it was thought that the scent of human pee attracts these fish. They were also designed to swim up our urethras and lodge themselves someplace in our urinary systems. People were naturally terrified of urinating in and around their environments. Fortunately, this was proven wrong in a 2001 study in which researchers added chemical attractants, including human urine, to a tank of Candiru and they didn't even flinch. What do you think? Can this study be trusted, or should people stop swimming in the Amazon River for good? Number 5. Snaggletooth. Aside from the frilled shark, there are 2 other deep-sea animals that we believe you should be aware of. The snaggletooth comes first. This fish is distinguished by a bioluminescent red bulb that protrudes from its chin. It is a photophore, comparable to the Gulper genuine. In reality, it serves the same role as well, assisting it in luring victims. Yet, it also has a number of bioluminescent organs, including but not limited to a huge area above the pectoral fin, an area just above the nostrils, and the eyes. That's a lot of bioluminescence for a fish that's only 7 inches long, in our opinion. Number 4. Sheepshead fish. Before you ask, no, those dazzling whites aren't edited. The sheepshead is a marine fish that grows to 76 centimeters but commonly reaches 30 to 50 centimeters. It is deep and compressed in body shape, with 5 or 6 dark bars on the side of the body over a gray background. It has sharp dorsal spines. Sheepshead fishes are notable for their uncannily human teeth and can be found around the eastern coasts of North and South America. In fact, a full-grown sheep's head has not only well-defined scissors at the front of its jaw, but also at least 2 to 3 molars placed in both the upper and lower jaws. Furthermore, they have heavy grinders situated in the back of their mouth. As for what they do with all these teeth, much like us, this unusual mix allows them to eat a diverse omnivorous diet that includes anything from vertebrates and invertebrates to plant material. Another intriguing feature of these toothy critters is that their silvery bodies are marked by 5 to 7 unique black vertical bars. This pattern, ironically, has earned the sheep's head the moniker of the convict fish. And, according to their name, they are known for stealing bait. Number 3. Anglerfish. Commonly known as sea devils, anglerfish are the archetypal horror of the deep. They lurk on the bottom, waiting for unsuspecting prey to come their way. Their mouths are so big they can eat fish almost as big as they are. Anglerfish inhale their meals whole. If they're too big, they tear into them with long, pointy fangs. If you're a fish, you really don't want to get close to them. But sometimes you just won't be able to resist. Anglerfish get their name from the glowing fishing rod, which hangs in front of their mouths. Deep water fish are attracted to this like moths to a flame. Fish aren't the only ones who fall into their trap. You may have eaten one of these monsters without even knowing. Anglerfish are often sold under a different name, monkfish. They're a delicacy in seafood restaurants and fish markets worldwide. Clearly, there's a good reason they're not normally served whole. Before we move on, I have a challenge for you that will take 5 seconds to complete. Like this video and hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell and get 6 months of amazing luck. Try, it really works. Number 2. Number 12. Lamprey. If you're looking for nightmare material, go no further than the parasitic lamprey fish. It is the most primitive of all vertebrae, and its most notable feature is its disc-shaped suction cup mouth, which is studded with sharp horny teeth, as seen here. It hooks onto a hapless fish with its horrible teeth, then uses its rough tongue to scrape away the fish's flesh so that it can feed on its drained body fluids. According to estimates, a single lamprey kills approximately 40 pounds of fish each year. In comparison, a red-bellied piranha weighs 20 times as much. Aren't you all glad that God can find these creatures in the depths of the earth? But don't worry, sea lampreys are creepy-looking water creatures, but since they only attach to cold-blooded organisms, they don't pose any real danger to humans. Goblin shark. Everything about the goblin shark fish screams insanity. Its long nose gives it a hellish unicorn look. Its pink flesh makes it look like it's got no skin. You can see how people used to believe in dragons and sea monsters when there are creatures like this out there. As if all that wasn't enough, this is the biggest fish on our list by far. For years, scientists thought they maxed out at around 13 feet. That was until 2000, when a giant female over 20 feet long was caught in the Gulf of Mexico. We still have no real idea just how big they're capable of getting. Goblin sharks are slow swimmers. They don't chase their prey down. Instead, they hang silently in the water and use their noses to sense a fish's electrical waves. When a fish gets close enough, the goblin shark's jaws catapult right out from its mouth and snap shut, slicing into it or devouring it whole. The goblin shark has a lot going for it in the horror department. It's the perfect combination of everything that makes the ocean scary.